Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've all had a great week so far. So it's weigh-in day and it's week 34. So please stay tuned to find out how I got on. So yeah, week 34, I can't quite believe we're here, but yes, we are, and I'm really excited to have a bit of a chat with you guys today. So before I get into it, I will just ask, if you're not already a subscriber, if you would mind consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow and it would make me really, really happy. So thank you so much if you do choose to subscribe. For all of my subscribers and all of my viewers, and of course my very special members of the channel, I just want to take this opportunity to thank every single one of you for your support so far. It has been absolutely faultless and you have supported me every single step of the way, and I just cannot be more grateful than I am right now, so thank you so much. So at the moment, as you know, I have been aiming to get my 5-stone award for quite a while now. It feels like a goal which has been set in my mind for probably several months now, just because my weight losses were pretty quick and they were pretty consistently quick as well. So over the last sort of couple of weeks, obviously if you follow the channel you will know that I went to a group initially last year for about 5 weeks, and it just wasn't the group for me. It didn't give me happiness. It didn't make me happy, and so rather than just quitting, which I probably would have done in another life, I joined another group. So that was the right thing to do, and I'm so grateful that I was able to feel sort of powerful enough to be able to do that for myself, because beforehand I genuinely would have been like, nah, it's just not for me, and I probably would have left Slimming World at that point. But you know what, I had too much to lose and too much to gain from the positives of losing weight with Slimming World. So all of that was fine up until my Slimming World consultant in my last group resigned from her post and she moved down to England. Now, I did used to go to class on a Thursday night, every Thursday at 7:30, or 5:30. Now, for all of you that know that, I do work full time and it's quite a drag staying out till sort of 6:30 or later on a Thursday night when you're at the end of your week. You're tired, you've got things to prep for lunch, you've got breakfast to prep, you've got to have a shower, you've got to go to the gym or whatever, I've got to walk my dog, you've got to go to the supermarket, you know, there's all these other things that you have to do at the end of the week. And I must admit, before my consultant resigned, I was genuinely thinking, I might need to change my group time because it just isn't right for me. And again, so I did change my group time and it is fantastic for me. So I now go to group on a Saturday morning at 9:30. There is an option to go at 7:30, which I did do last week, and either way it works out fine. It's a really short drive away from the house and it is held in an old church hall, which is separate to the church itself, but it's a lovely space, very warm, and as I've said before, the group of people themselves are really lovely, welcoming people, and the consultant Angela is fantastic. She's so funny, but she's got such a way with explaining things to people that it really does go in and it stays stuck in. It doesn't just go in one ear and come out the other. She's got lots of life experience, lots of experience as a consultant as well, and she really does want to help, but she really knows how to help in various different circumstances, and I've seen that with her help that she's given to people within the group, which is lovely. And as I've said before, the people within my group are also fantastic. They're a great motivator for me, and I think hopefully I'm a great motivator for them, for some people who are much newer in the group, who maybe have a little bit more to lose, or they maybe think, wow, 5 stone, almost 5 stone, what a weight loss that is. And that's a really nice feeling as well, because we're all there to peer support one another. So yeah, I've been going to my new group now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weigh-ins. So of course this is my 5th weigh-in with my new group. And so my weight loss has generally been very consistent. So it's been 1.5 pounds just after Christmas, 1.5 pounds just after New Year, another 1.5 pounds, -1 as you know from last week, and then this week my weight loss was 0.5 pound. So I was a bit disappointed with that, I must admit, but I was also concerned that I wasn't going to lose anything or I was going to have a gain, which if you follow my channel, you'll know that I have not had any gains at all in the last 33 weigh-ins since I joined Summer World, which I just still can't believe is the case. But hey, that is the fact. I haven't had a weight gain, which is just amazing. I think it's probably the longest period in my whole life where I've not gained weight at all, which is quite strange to think about, but hey. Anyway, so because my weight loss is at the half a pound loss this week, as I said, I was a bit worried about it, and I was worried because it's been a very hormonal week. I've had lots of period cramps, a really quite bad headache on most days, which I equate to hormones. And I've also been feeling pretty tired and sluggish, to be honest. It's been quite a week of it, I must admit. But again, following the plan as usual. But you know yourself, if you do have a period or you've had your periods, I felt like distended, very bloated, uncomfortable, just not feeling very good, to be honest, going into weigh-in. And I was a little bit worried about it, I must admit. So yeah, stood on the scales and it did come up a half a pound loss, which I was happy to take. I'm 100% happy with that. Even if it was a maintain, or if it was a small gain, then that's normal. These things do happen, so it's going to happen at some point. But at the end of the day, I'm now at a point where I think I'm so close to getting my 5 stone award. So I'm currently on a loss of 4 stone, 11.5 pounds. But I must admit, over the last probably 3 weeks, I felt that things are a bit stuck. And I don't know why. I've not done anything differently, but of course my weight has dropped significantly, so I'm not as heavy as I was. But I also know that I'm still significantly overweight. So my weight at the moment is 16 stone and 3 pounds. Now, what I will just let you know about is that I have not been this weight since I started the job that I'm in right now in June 2021. So I went back, I had a look through all of my weigh-ins. I've got an electronic app and scale sort of set up in the house. And I looked back into 2021, and that was the last time that I was the weight that I am now. Another little victory of this week is also to say that I am now wearing size 16 work trousers, which is just phenomenal. So I was wearing a size 18 and I got new trousers from M&S, but I'd lost, I think it was about 3.5 stone, 3 stone, 3.5 stone. I can't quite remember, but they weren't cheap, but they are great quality from M&S. However, I did manage to buy an almost, they look and smell brand new, pair of M&S, the same trousers as I've got already, but in a size 16 from Vinted. And the lady very kindly sent the stuff over straight away. I got it within 2 days of buying them on Vinted, which was fantastic. And I will be wearing them to work tomorrow. So I'm really, really happy with how everything's turned out. To be honest, the last week or so, I've been really conscious of my work trousers being too big, and they actually look silly. To be honest, they were that big for me. But the trousers I've got now give me a much nicer silhouette and shape, and you can actually see my shape much nicer as well. So I'm really happy and pleased that I get to wear them to work tomorrow. So I do have some more clothes on the way. I was thinking I will do another sort of video related to my weight loss clothing, etc. And I've not sold anything on Vinted yet, but I'm thinking I might start to do that soon. So if you have any hints or tips on that for me, please let me know in the comments section below. And what I will say is, because of my weight loss is slowing down, my plan is to do SP. So the SP plan is related to having just speed and protein foods. You don't have any free foods, so there are no bananas, no rice. You can't have kiwi fruit or pineapple. You can't have noodles, pasta, etc. All these things are a no-no when you're on the SP plan, because it is based on having lots of protein, lots of speed, and less sort of like carbs in the way of like potatoes and things like that, because of course these are the things that are quite easy to overeat and therefore increase our calories on a day-to-day. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about calories, but I feel like I just need to shake things up a wee bit. So of course I'm going to the gym on a Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Sunday afternoon, which I've done. And on a Monday night, James and I go for a really big walk anyway. And of course, I've got my dog Rocco that I walk every day whenever he needs his walks. So I don't worry about that aspect of it being like exercise and calories and stuff like that, because I don't feel I overeat carbs in the way of pasta. I do weigh them out already. But I think just changing things up a bit, and of course I've not done an SP day or an SP week or anything like that, actively trying to do that since I started Slimming World 33 weeks ago. So I'm really, really happy with how things have gone, and I think now's the time to do something a little bit differently. So my plan is to do it for at least sort of 3 or 4 days and see how I feel. I will put a video up regards what I eat in a day on SP plan as well, so please keep an eye out for that. And if I can continue SP for the rest of the week until I get weighed again, then so be it. I will try my very, very best. But all I can say at the moment is that it's looking a lot more expensive to buy lots of vegetables and lots of fruits that are just easy just to pick on. So it is something to be mindful of if you guys just want to try it for a couple of days or maybe 1 or 2 days before you go on holiday or whatever it is. But I can assure you that I have already noticed a difference in what I've bought and how much I've bought of it. So it is worth bearing that in mind if you're on a tighter budget. I certainly normally am throughout the month, but because I've just been paid, I also thought that this would be the best week to do an SP week, because I knew that I would need to buy even more fresh fruit and produce as well, and not so much use up anything that I've got in the store cupboard, which is also probably not, it's not a speed food. They're probably more free foods, which of course I can't eat just now because I'm on SP plan. So yeah, these are the things that you have to sort of consider. And what I would say as well, just as a really, really important little tip, is that you should be planning your meals in advance when you're on Slimming World. You should be thinking more broadly about what you've got in the house, what you can use, and what you maybe need to top up on without going spending lots and lots of money. Of course, at this stage though, with SP plan, you do need to do even more planning about making sure that you've got enough to get you through your day without breaking it and thinking, oh, I'll just go and grab whatever it is and eat that instead, because of course that's not what the whole point of the plan is. The point of the plan is just to try to make you have more speed food and more protein foods in the hope that it increases your satiety. So more protein makes you feel satiated, which means that it makes you feel fuller for longer and more satisfied with what you've eaten. And of course the speed aspect of your meal, we should always be putting speed with our meal where possible, or of course after a meal with a snack, for example, anyway. But of course the less calories you eat in your plate, the better calorie deficit and the better weight loss. So fingers crossed it all works out for me this week. Of course, I will be reporting back on my weight loss in a week's time, so please do stay tuned for that video as well, and I will tell you all about how it's gone. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been a helpful little top-up video for all of you guys to let you know how I'm getting on with my weight loss, and of course what to do or what I feel I need to do when things get a little bit stuck. So thank you so much for watching. Please do take care, and I will catch you on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.